Well, good morning, friends. Today is going to be a scorcher, so I'm going to get started early. I'm going to make some smothered meatballs. Just grabbed my hamburger out, and I need to grab the gravy. I pre-made a bunch of gravy originally for biscuits and gravy. This is gonna work. We need to make some rice, so let's get started, and then we're going to fill our trays so we have some more TV dinners, so we don't have to cook in this blazing heat. It is so hot. We are still in the high 90s, so let's get this started. All right, so here's my rice cooker. Take out my liner, and I am going to add some rice. I'm not really going to measure it. Don't normally measure it. I've been cooking rice since I was a little kid, and extra is always a good thing here. So now I need to wash this rice. I'm going to go over to my sink and wash that. Okay. Just turn on some cold water into the rice cooker. Plug it in. And turn it on. And we're done with the rice. Got myself a bowl. Here's the hamburger. And we're going to put the hamburger into the bowl. We're going to make meatballs. We'll also need an egg. Got some wonderful farm fresh eggs. I'll take a smaller egg. Here's an egg. These have been washed. Any little breadcrumbs. Some breadcrumbs. And garlic. Onion, salt and pepper. I love taco seasoning in it, so I have some homemade taco seasoning right there. What else do I want in here? It's all off the top of my head, guys. Let's put some chives in there. Why not? And some paprika. Start with the egg. A little paprika. A little salt. Lots of pepper. Some chives. Garlic. I love garlic, so lots of garlic. Onion. This is my homemade onion powder. I didn't buy the onion, or I didn't grow the onions, but I did buy onions and make them. And then of course breadcrumbs. And now I'm just going to get my hands in there and I'm going to mix it up. I'm not sharing this with anybody. It's just for myself and my husband, so gloves aren't necessary. If you guys also follow me on Facebook, you know that I got a whole new camera filming setup, and today is the first day I'm using it. Now whether or not it comes out good or not, I'm going to post this so you guys can see as I learn to use this. I'm going to be more of a regular on here on YouTube. I'm going to try to post more consistently. But due to our high heat, I'm just not able to do a whole lot of videos. So once the temperatures come down, hopefully in a couple of weeks, we'll have a lot more videos, a lot more cooking, a lot more preserving, and some shop with me. That is what we're looking at, shopping at farm stands and little mom and pop stores. We want to try to make it to our closest Amish store, which right now is actually in Utah, because the one in our state, which is Idaho, had a fire and they have not rebuilt yet. All right, all mixed in. Let's grab a plate. And we will make up these meatballs. And then we're going to cook them. I was going to do them on my grill, on my barbecuer, but I think I'll just do them in my oven and just risk the heat. I'm just going to do it. How many of you guys are blazing hot also? And how are you getting through this heat? We love good food. I love to cook great food. I just don't like to deal with high heat. Hopefully this will be enough for us to last a couple of weeks. Meatballs are so easy to make when you just don't know what to make. Make meatballs, and you can make them any flavor you want. Always come out good. Always. In fact, my pets, my animals love meatballs. Okay, all the meatballs are now made. Let's put away all the spices. And then we're going to cook this in the oven. Could have put it on a cookie sheet right away. Didn't do that. But that's okay. Get this all put away. It's already starting to get pretty hot in here. Let's find a deep baking pan. Try using a little 8-inch cookie pan or bake pie pan. Try using an 8-inch cake pan so it'll catch all of the grease. You can probably put them all touching each other because they're going to shrink. This should do us for about a week of meals. That one's full. This one won't have as many, maybe I'll split them. And as you guys, some of you guys know, we're still putting our kitchen together, so I'm using a little toaster oven. So this will have to be done in 2 batches. Which is just fine. Makes me contemplate whether or not I want to put them in my smoker. I probably should, because then I can get them all done at the same time. We're going to do it in the smoker. Alright, they're both separated. Get this plate in the sink. Put these in the oven. Alright, with as hot as it is already getting in my kitchen, we're going to do these in the barbecuer. It is a gorgeous, beautiful day. Already heated up. It's already going. We have had this barbecuer, my goodness, I want to say like 18 years. You really can't see any of the little knobs, what they're at anymore. But we have a thermostat. So let's go grab the other tray and get it going. Might as well do them outside, right? Take that 400 degrees and just add it to the outside. These will cook real quick. So, see how well these guys turn out. All right, so we have probably about 10 to 15 minutes left. Woo, they're looking good. Not quite yet. I would say another 10 more minutes, but it's at 450 degrees. Okay, the meatballs are done. Need a little more light in here. Meatballs are completely done. So we're ready to put this together. Grab my trays. Zoom me out a little bit. Go grab some vegetables. I'm actually really glad that I chose to do it on the barbecuer, because I'm already sweating and I was outside. And I can't imagine adding 450 degrees in here. Alright, so the rice is done. So nice having a barbecue that I can use on a fly. Fill these up. See how many of these I get with rice, and that is how many trays of food we get. put veggies in. I'm going to split these up so we have all 3 veggies in here. Next up is the meatballs. Grab me a spoon. And I'm going to put them in here, and then the gravy is going to go on top of the rice. So to split them evenly, I didn't count how many meatballs I had. So I'm going to go around one at a time. I mean, I can count it. This is how I normally do it. One tray done. These will be gone really quick, because this is one of the things we love to have with meatballs, and we love white gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, there's 7. One only gets 3 meatballs, which is just fine. It is what it is. Okay, so now I'm going to take this gravy, grab a ladle, and I'm going to put it a little bit over the gravy, or the rice. Two scoops over the rice to start, and scoop over the meatballs. Or 2. I didn't heat up my kitchen other than the rice, and that didn't do very much. Used my barbecuer, used it as an oven. So don't ever underestimate your barbecuer. You can use it as an oven. Now I need my scraper, because I am not going to give up any of that gravy. A bit of it. I made this from scratch. Okay, so we now have 7 more meals ready to go into the freezer. And 20 minutes for the rice, 20 minutes for the meatballs. And you watch me put this together, so 7 or 8 minutes to put them into these trays. We have a week's worth of meals if you live alone, or it's just the 2 of you, or if you're supplying for a family member. This is very efficient. And you can control how many meatballs you make, how much rice you cook. Super simple. There we go. So there you go. 7 meals. Probably, well, let me see. I started at 11:45 and it is now 12:50 and I am completely done. Didn't heat up my kitchen and I got 7 meals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll get notified each time I upload one of these videos. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll put up a couple of videos for you to watch while you wait for my next upload, and until next time, bye.